Worth the Shot Firearms in Millersville here at home is speaking to us this morning about that incident, about firearm safety, and about what age they allow people to start shooting. Amber Miller is streaming live from that gun shop. Good morning, Amber.
Good morning, Patrice. It's a controversial story that many people are talking about, so we wanted to come right here and find out what's happening in our state and what you can expect if you want your child to come out and learn. So we are here with Donna Worthy. And really quickly, Donna, just your reaction to this story. You're in this business. I'm sure you've heard about it. You've read about it. What's your initial reaction to something like this happening?
I think it's a terrible, tragic situation for both parties involved, both families.
And what's in place here to keep something like that from happening? What do you tell your employees? What do those coming in learning to training? What do they need to know?
Well, before we take anybody to a live shooting environment, we always take them in a classroom situation first. So there's going to be hours and hours of classroom training before we ever do any live fire to make sure the person is mentally sound and that they physically can handle the weapon before we do any live fire whatsoever.
And let's talk about Maryland law, because when I first saw this, my initial thought was, oh, you should at least be 16 to even touch it. Or, I mean, what's Maryland law? What do we need to know concerning our kids?
Well, no one under the age of 16 can have unauthorized access to the gun at any time. Although you can get training for your child, you do have to have the adult present or the instructor there.
And there's no age for that as long as someone is present?
Right, as long as they can mentally capable of handling it, although we do recommend that a professional instructor make that decision.
Okay, and what do you guys typically see here? As young as how old?
We typically do not start younger than 8, although most of our students usually don't start until about 15 or 16.
And why is that important? Because when I think of an 8-year-old, I'm thinking, why do they even need to learn how to shoot a gun or handle a gun? Why do you think that's important? Because obviously this is what you guys do here.
And most of our students that are that young don't do any live fire even. The parents just are really concerned that a child would find that gun in their house, and they really want to make sure the child knows it's not a toy, and these are the ramifications of touching it or playing with it. So that's very important to keep everybody safe.
All right. Thank you so much, Donna. And we're going to continue to speak with her in about a half an hour. We'll be right back here, Patrice, answer any more questions. As we say, it is a controversial story, but it's something that we need to address. And they have the training and everything here to keep us abreast of what's happening in our own backyards. Patrice, back to you.